So, for the past like 8, 9 months, 10 months, I've been saying that I've been building my business. And in actuality, my business has been building me. And for a good chunk of that time, I had really been half-assing it, right? But what I also realized is I was half-assing it based on the result that I wanted, but also because I was unrealistic and not honest with the result that I actually wanted, right? And typically those results are around a revenue, right? You're going to measure the success of a business based on the revenue that it makes, and that is a pretty fair metric. But the thing that I really overlooked is how much of me I was going to have to really look at. And here's the thing. There are people that, because I've been in so many different coaching cohorts for this, right? There are people that are able to just take something and go. There are people that are able to move past their own discomfort, right? Because they are being motivated and they're being intentional and devoted to something that is different than what I was imagining, right? And here is what it brought me to think. When you are looking to get the piece of advice, get the strategy, make the decision that's really just going to make everything better and everything make sense, you're actually setting yourself up for disappointment. Because here is the thing. There can be endless strategies, endless information, and honestly, endless feelings that you're going to get. But there's not the one thing that is going to instantly overnight change your life, change your business, change your relationships. That doesn't exist. What does exist is getting clear and very, very simple on the things that you need to focus on over and over and over again. Building a relationship, a devotional relationship with those things as your non-negotiables, and recognizing that it's not going to be from today to tomorrow that you're going to feel different right away, but it's definitely going to be through the time as you're stacking the action that you're going to start to feel the difference. And the first thing is, the difference is never going to be externally first. So if you are used to looking at your external as a place for validation of how well you're doing, of how much you've achieved, of, really gauging your progress, baby, you're in for a rude awakening, because all the change needs to happen within you first. Okay? Change will always happen within you first, because your outside is a reflection of your internal world. Whether you believe it or not, that is the case. Okay? So for me, starting the business, I was always looking at making the revenue as the place that I would know that, okay, I'm good, I'm safe, I'm secure, my business is successful. But what I didn't realize, that it was really me going on a journey of the deepest level of self-understanding that I have ever experienced. It was like everything that I've done for the past, like 8 years of my life, was really amped up on steroids. And it felt very intense. It felt very, very disarming. It felt confusing. But truly, I can say that now I'm in a place where I feel a lot more secure in myself, that when I don't necessarily have the external result yet to point to, it's not shaking me as much as it did when I first started. And that's really how you can gauge your own success and your progress, is when you're grounded in you, so that whatever is happening outside of you is not going to take you outside of what you know is you and what you know is meant for you. Okay? So the next time you get a thought and it's saying, hey, you're not far enough, you're behind, ask yourself, where is that coming from? And what are you actually using as the metrics to compare it to, right? You're far behind in comparison to what? And if it's anything that's not within you, then you know what you need to do. So if that is what you're working on, then follow along for more, because I am your girl.